didn't see the parking lot.
No, I put off over there.
All right, you guys ready? All right, so today I promised 9 sun salutations. So you guys want to go do them early, rip the Band-Aid off, or do you like to procrastinate and do it at the end?
It's better warm up a little bit.
Yeah,
Well, we have a surplus
let's warm up.
throughout the year that we can add, subtract from that.
In the middle.
In the middle, okay. I might forget if I wait till the middle. So we're gonna warm up first. It's been a long week, right? Okay. We're just gonna do them when we do them, and we're not gonna worry about it. But everybody's standing up, so we're gonna start standing up. But we're doing GI yoga style ones, so we definitely want to warm up the wrists first. So let's do our mountain pose first, and then we'll do the wrists after that. So big toes touching, heels apart, up to hip width distance apart, depending on your balance. You can go a little wider. And then nice extension through the crown of the head. Gently bring the shoulder blades towards each other or front of the body, collarbones out and away. And then drop the sternum down towards the earth. Just like a little micro tuck with the chin, back of the neck towards the back wall. If you have your balance you want, you can close your eyes. And then, oh wait, don't forget to breathe. Favorite part of yoga, gotta breathe. One more full breath. Beautiful. If you close your eyes, you can open them, and then let's do our wrists next here. So arms out in front, tuck the thumbs, wrap the fingers around, make circles around with the wrists. Excellent. Bigger circles into the elbows and shoulders. Reverse direction, give them some love. All right, go ahead and release that. And then we're gonna bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and make figure eights. And then we're gonna release them apart and then switch which fingers on top. Right brain, left brain activity there. Excellent. And release that and then shake it out. So we're going to be doing this, so we want to do this one. So we're going to extend the arms out one at a time and fingers down towards the floor. The other hand is going to go on the back. We're going to push the hands into each other. So we're opening up this carpal tunnel area. All right, other side. Push the back of the hand into the fingers of the opposite hand. Excellent. All right, shake that out. One more here. So we're going to extend the arm out and then fingers back towards the shoulder. And thumb down towards the floor. Other side, fingers back towards the shoulder. And thumb down towards the floor. Awesome. Shake it out. All right. Next, we're going to move to the neck and shoulders. So maybe pick up the feet and shake them around a little bit. And then we'll move up. So feet, you want to be a little bit wide just to have a stable base. Your hands can be on your hips or wherever comfortable. So we're going to inhale. On the exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. On the inhale, we're looking up, bringing the chin up. And then exhale all the way back down. Inhale, looking up. And exhale all the way back down. All right, let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Let's go side to side. Exhale, first side, ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side, ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, back to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. One more time, each side. Exhale. And if you want, let's see, we want to bring out the same arm that the head's aiming towards and bring the hand on top of the head, making space between that ear and shoulder. Just nice and gentle. Excellent. Inhale, arm comes up, head center. Exhale, other side. That arm comes out and over. And making space between the ear and shoulder. Breathing into any tension that you're noticing. Excellent. Inhale, release the arm, head comes back to center. All right, one more movement with the neck here, and then we'll come down to the shoulders. So we're going to inhale, looking straight ahead. Exhale, eyes come around towards the first side, chin towards the shoulder. May not make it all the way there. That's okay. Shoulders stay where they are. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Let's do one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, last side. Inhale, center. Excellent. All right. Coming down to the shoulders. So let's start with an inhale. We're going to bring the shoulders forward, up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale and exhale. And this is my first snap, crackle, pop of the morning. Excellent. All right, let's reverse direction. So we're going to inhale back and up, exhale down and forward. Excellent. And then a couple more either direction or simply straight up and down. Beautiful. All right. Let's go. We'll move the ankles a little bit while we're standing. So if you don't have fabulous balance, you can use a chair or a wall. And we'll start just standing on one foot, and then we're going to do circles around with one side. And then point and flex. All the stuff we do when we're seated. And then back and forth with the sole of the foot. It's harder to do when you're standing. And then toes open and then relaxed. So inhale, open the toes. And then it's kind of hard to do windshield wipers. Maybe put the heel down and go side to side. That comes all the way up into that hip there. Ooh, feels good. All right, other side. So circles around. Excellent. And then point and flex. Very nice. And then pronate, supinate. So sole of the foot towards the center line and then towards the outside. And then maybe put the heel down and finish off with windshield wipers. Excellent. All right. Let's, while we're here, since I have my chair, we're going to do some balance work. So we're gonna do the palm tree pose. So you've got a bunch of options. So we'll start with, we're gonna inhale and just lift the arms up. So we're gonna inhale, arms up, and then exhale down. Excellent. And two more. This feels good in the neck and shoulders today. I think that was two. Can't count today. We're in trouble. All right. And then we're going to add the feet. So options are arms and toes, just the arms again, just the toes. And then we'll do something else in a minute with the chair. So I'm going to step off the mat. And then inhale, arms up on the toes, exhale down. Beautiful. Two more. Excellent. All right. So you can do any of those two options again, or I'm going to do 1 foot, 1 arm with that. So how am I going to do this? I have to think about it. Yes. Opposites.
You did last
But I'm adding the chair. So
time.
I'm going to go same arm, same leg, holding onto the chair. Other option is opposite, like that. That might be a little bit much today, or maybe not enough. Maybe you want to do it upside down too. Okay, so that's option A. Option B is same arm, same foot. Like that. Okay. I'm just going to do one side for 5, and then I'll switch sides. 3, 5. All right, switching sides. 3 and 5. All right. So now I'm going to do one more, just one individual one, and I'm just going to come up and hold the pose up on the toes. We'll see how long I can go. You can do that or whatever you want to do. So just an inhale, come up. Keep breathing, so don't hold your breath. And then come out. Very nice. All right, so that's really good for building up that ankle strength, which helps with balance. So let's do, we're going to do flying crane, Karate Kid. And we're going to do crossbody today. So that looks like arms out to the side. One knee comes up, touch the opposite hand to knee. Excellent. And let's do one more time each side. And then we're going to do it 2 more times, 1 time each side, as long as you can hold it. All right. So come up, keep one knee up, opposite hand touching. This one's hard. All right. I'm gonna try the other side. Not my easiest side. Don't forget to breathe. All right, and then coming up. Okay, shake the feet, shake the legs. And what haven't we warmed up yet? All right, let's do 6 directions of the spine, and then we will get to our fabulous goal today. All right. So cat and cow first. So feet can be sort of close together if that's okay with your balance. They can be wider if you want. We're going to bring the hands on the front of the thighs, tuck the chin. This is our cat, our exhale. On the inhale, we're going to round up, looking up. And then exhale back. Inhale, coming up, looking up. Exhale back. All right, 1 or 2 more. And then back to neutral. All right, so I'm going to go a little wider with the feet to do laterals. So you can either have your hand on that hip or down the side. We're going to inhale up and over. Exhale back. Other side, inhale and exhale. Excellent. Finish off evenly or do 1 more each side. And then let's come into our twist. So arms can be out however high you like, probably not above the shoulders. And we're going to inhale, lift up, and then exhale into the twist. Inhale back to center, exhale other side. Inhale center, exhale twist. Beautiful. All right, 1 more time each side or finish off evenly. Beautiful. All right, we're going to go do just a couple more cat and cow, and then we're going to start our sun salutations. All right, so nice deep bend on the knees, hands on the thighs, exhale. Inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back. Okay, that was more than a couple. All right, that's good. So, if you can't get down to the floor from standing and you want to do your sun salutations at the chair, I'm going to do oops. One at the chair first before we all start. Unless you want to do 10, you can do 10. All right, so if you just want to watch, that's fine. If you want to do one while I'm doing it, and then you can decide if you want a chair for the part that we would go down to the floor on. So start with hands at the heart, inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. All right, we're going to step back to a plank. And then the hips come forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step back up to the chair. Fold forward, all the way up. Palms together, hands to heart. All right, so that is the chair. If you can't get down into the plank, then that's how you're going to do it. It's the same words, so guys ready? Here we go. All right, hands at the heart. Inhale, hands down, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the mat, step back to plank. Down to the knees or hips to the chair, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, hips come up, downward facing dog. And step the feet back up towards the hands. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale. All the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands.
One.
All right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the mat, step back to plank. Down to the knees, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Step the feet back up to the hands. Bend the knees, arms out to the side. Inhale. All the way up, palms together. Hands to heart. 2. All right. Inhale. And exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down to the mat, step back to plank. Down to the knees, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, down dog. Step the feet up to the top. Bend the knees, arms out, inhale. All the way up, exhale, hands to heart. 3. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the mat, step back to plank. Down to the knees, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Step the feet up. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale. All the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. That's 4. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down to the floor. Step back to plank. Down to the knees, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Step feet up. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale. All the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. 5, we're past halfway. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Step the feet back up. Bend the knees, arms out, inhale, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. 6. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the mat, step back to plank. Down to the knees, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Step the feet up. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale. All the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. 7, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Down to the knees, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Step the feet up. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale. All the way up, exhale, hands to heart. That was 8. All right, so this is the last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Down to the knees, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Step the feet up. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale. All the way up, palms together. Hands to heart. Nice job, guys. All right, so let's take a breath or 2 or 3. And if you want mountain pose is good, or child's pose even. You want to come down to the floor for that. If you want a little movement in the wrist, that is can be a little bit hard if you haven't done a lot of down dogs in a while, which are not my favorite, so that's why we don't do a lot. All right. So let's see. We didn't do our tree pose. So we'll do our tree pose in a moment. But let's take 3 full breaths in mountain pose. So we're looking for smooth and subtle breaths. So if you're still breathing jagged, then we're working towards smoothing that out. So you don't want to force it because you're going to be stuck in that. So inhaling through the nose, and then exhaling, either go out the mouth or out the nose. So you're going to lengthen the breath if you breathe out the nose, because it has less space to go. So it's like pressure in a water pipe, smaller area for it to go, it has to go slower. All right, one more breath. Excellent. All right, tree pose. So I have blocks, so I'm going to try a block, because why not, right? Otherwise, if you have a chair, if that's where you're going to do your tree pose, chair is great, or a wall. All right, I could probably do one side on a block. All right, so we're going to do up on a block. And then you can start with tripod pose. Arms out or up. And then if you have your balance, you can bring your foot up on your calf. Otherwise, keep it on the floor. You're falling over today. And then coming out nice and graceful. All right, check it out. Try the other side. Start with the hands on the hips or the heart, and then grow your branches. You have your balance. Don't watch me on this side. Keep the breath going. And if you fall out, know that you can always come back in. And then coming out nice and nice. Excellent. All right, check it out. And then everybody has blocks, right? If you don't have blocks at home, that's okay. You can use a chair, since I still have it here. So we're going to do some lunges. So you can have the chair like this, if need be. Otherwise, we're going to use blocks. All right. So we're going to start down on the floor. All right. So come down to tabletop. And just this tree pose is asymmetrical. Let's do a couple of cat and cows before we come into our lunges here. All right. So we're going to bring both blocks over to the left. And then we're going to bring this right leg out and around, bring that foot up top, and then bring the block on the outside of that foot. All right, so let's do the pelvis towards the floor first. So we're looking at stretching a muscle that's all the way connected from the spine to the femur. And that is something that we shorten a lot because we sit too much. All right, and then back up to neutral. And then you can stay down here if that's where you're at today, or if you can, bring your hands up on that bent knee. All right, from here, you can stay here or bring the arms up. If that's uncomfortable on the shoulders, you can always cactus arm it or goalpost. It's basketball season, not football season, so I don't know what the equivalent. All right, and then if you are okay, you come forward with the pelvis. Otherwise, you can bring the hands down at any time. And then we'll bring the hands down to the blocks, and then we're going to switch sides. So that other foot comes up, you can bring it out and around or straight through. All right, so we'll start here. We're going to bring the pelvis down towards the floor. So that knee comes maybe past the toes. That's okay. And then back up to neutral. And stay here or bring hands up onto that bent knee. And then again, stay here or arms up. And then if you want, you can bring that pelvis down again or stay up where you were. All right, and then bring the hands back down and back down. And then we're going to bring that knee back. We're not done here yet. You're going to do a triangle pose from the ground up. Instead of when we're standing and we go into triangle, this is another way to get into a triangle. So let's start with that first foot again. So we're going to bring it back up top. And then curling the toes of that back foot. And then we're going to lift the hips up so that back leg, that knee is off the ground. All right, and now we're going to pivot that back foot so it's all the way on the floor. Got it, got it. So bring the heel in towards the center. All right, and then if you can, you don't have to, straighten this front leg. If you can't, don't. That's okay. So you can stay here. This is basically our triangle legs. If you want to, that back leg, that same arm comes up.
I fall down. Yeah,
No falling down. All right. And then hand comes down. You're going to pivot that back foot, come down to that knee. Release the toes. Bring the other knee back down. Bring that other foot forward. All right. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. This side might be easier, might not. That's okay, either way. So curling the toes of the back foot. We're going to lift the hips up and straighten that back leg. And then pivot that back foot so that heel comes down.
Easier.
Yeah, so one side might be a lot easier. And then if you can, aim towards straightening that front leg just a little bit. And then we're going to bring that arm of the back leg up. So my right leg is back, my right arm comes up. All right, beautiful. That arm comes down, pivot that back foot back down to the knee. Send that other knee back, and we're going to come into child's pose. So you can bring the knees nice and wide. You have your blocks. If you can't get all the way down to the floor, you can rest your head on a block. Or puppy pose if that works better, where you stay with the hips up and the head comes down. Whatever is the most restful of the uncomfortableness of this pose. We're just going to take a couple breaths. And then when you're ready, We're going to come back up to hands and knees. And then walk the hands up a little bit more, and we're going to do one last downward facing dog for the day. So curl the toes, hips come up. Feet can come wide at the bottom of your mat, and then we're going to walk the dog. Bend one knee, extend the opposite heel towards the floor. And then when you're ready, you can look at the hands and walk the feet up, or look at the feet and walk the hands back. Bend the knees nice and deep. Arms come out to the side. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, so let's do our warrior 1. And then we're going to do warrior 2. And then we're going to do our triangle pose from standing. And you can decide which one you hate the most. All right, so warrior 1. You're going to step 1 foot forward. The back foot's a little bit of an angle. And we're pretty warmed up, but I still like to line up the knee on this one. So we're going to inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. We're kind of aiming towards that second toe, knowing that we all have different anatomy, injuries, what have you. All right, and then push off, step back, switch sides. And again, inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Excellent. And then push up, step back. And let's add the arms. I'm going to do for today. We're going to start with the folding forward one. So we're going to go back to that first foot. And let's do the hand with the foot in the back on the lower back. And then the hand of the leg in front is going to be the one that goes up and down. All right. So inhale, arm comes up, bend that front knee. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Arm sweeps down. On the inhale, come back up. Arm all the way up. And then exhale, arm down, straighten that leg. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, arm sweeps down. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, straight leg, arm down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down. Next one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, down. Beautiful. All right, let's switch feet. Shake them out anytime you need to. Switching arms. The arm of the foot in the back comes onto that lower back. Front leg, front arm. Here we go. Inhale, arm up, bend that front knee. Exhale, fold forward, arm sweeps down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back up. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, back to switch. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale down. Beautiful. All right, so feet back together. Shake them out. How adventurous are we on our warrior 2s? Are we cooling down, or do we want to go? We're pooped. Okay, then we're going to go gentle. All right. Say it like it is. All right, so. All right, front foot forward, back foot at 90 degrees-ish. If you want to make it more work on your legs, bring the legs wider. If your balance is a little iffy, keep the legs closer together. All right, hands apart, arms open to the side, bend that front knee over that front ankle. Now let's just take a breath or so here. We're going to soften the shoulders away from the ears and extend out through the fingers. All right, let's just do, we're going to go peaceful warrior. That's an inhale, front hand comes up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, side angle pose, front forearm under that front thigh. Back arm can be on the hip, straight up towards the ceiling or overhead, ear over or bicep over the ear. And then inhale back to warrior two. All right, let's do 2 more, nice and slow. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale back to warrior two. And 1 more, peaceful warrior. Side angle pose. And inhale back to warrior two. Nice. Drop the hands, step feet together, and shake feet and legs out. All right, other side. Hands at the heart, arms up to the side, bend that front knee over that front ankle. Take a breath or 2 here. And we went peaceful warrior first. Front hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale back to warrior two. And 2 more times, peaceful warrior. Side angle pose. Inhale back to warrior two. 1 more time, peaceful warrior. Side angle pose. And back to warrior two. Drop the arms and step the feet together, shake feet and legs out. And our last standing pose, actually 2 more. All right, let's do mountain pose first and we're gonna do triangle. All right, so feet can be wherever you want them. Palms face forward or towards each other. Collarbones away from each other or shoulder blades towards each other. Same effect, essentially. Feel the crown of the head towards the ceiling, feet rooted into the earth. Axial extension of the spine. Beautiful. All right. If you want for your triangle pose to grab a block for that front arm, other option is a chair, if that's where you want to be with that, or you could even do it at the wall. All right, so take a foot, step that foot forward, back foot's closer to warrior two than warrior one. But again, however it feels good for you. So hands at the heart, arms open to the sides. And we're going to extend forward with that front arm, hinge at the hip, and tick-tock the arms. You can bring your hands down to that block or somewhere on your leg. Just don't push into your knee. And then you can stay here for a breath, or if you love a revolved triangle like I do, bring that upper hand down to the block, switch arms, the other arm goes up the other side. All right, we're adventurous today. That hand comes down. First arm comes back up, grab that invisible rope, pulling back up. Drop the arms and bend that front knee, step the feet together. Yes. You guys are awesome today. All right, other foot forward. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. Extend forward with that front arm. Hinge at the hip. Tick-tock the arms. You can bring your hand down to the block or your leg, maybe the floor today. And then you can stay here or revolve your triangle. Upper arm comes down. The other arm goes up the other side. And then bring it back down. First arm goes up. Grab that invisible rope, pulling back up. Drop the arms, step the feet together. Shake it out, arms and legs. And let's come down to the floor. No, we're going to sit for a hot minute. So if you want to sit on a blanket or a towel first. Oh, I forgot to do a squat. All right, next time. GI yoga. Squats. Sorry. I don't know if that's wrong. All right. Too many sun salutations. Okay, so let's do a couple of, so we did the 6 directions standing. We're going to do it seated. If you can sit cross-legged, that's awesome, but you don't have to. Legs can be crossed, or if they're out in front, hands under the thighs. Otherwise, hands in front of the knees. We're going to exhale back to cat. Tuck the chin, round the spine. Inhale, rounding up, looking up. Cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. All right, nice and slow. All right, so the next one we're going to do, all right, so come back to neutral. The next one we're going to do, since I have blocks, I'm going to do it this way just for fun, but obviously do it how you like. I have short arms, so I like doing the blocks. So we're going to do the laterals again like this. If you use the blocks, it makes it easier for me, but you don't have to. You can reach the floor, no problem, go for it. So just an inhale, up and over, exhale back. And we're working on winding our way down, so going nice and slow with this. Beautiful. All right, so finish off evenly, and then we're going to do our twist, and then we'll come down onto our back. All right, so inhale, lift up out of spine. Exhale into the twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Beautiful. All right. Back to center. If you want to do a couple cat and cows before we go on to the back, that's fine. You don't have to, but you can. All right. And then we're going to bring our feet up to the top of the mat. Hands on the knees, and then roll down onto the spine. Ow, in the microphone. I do that every time. Okay. So, before you went down, sorry, I should have said, if you have a strap and you want to use it, you're welcome to. You can do these without the strap, but sometimes it's fun to have a strap. So that's what we're going to do. But let's do, we're going to do one-legged Apanasana first, and then we'll do the 4 directions with the legs. All right, so this one, it's easier to do than say, and if you get messed up, don't worry about it, because I'm probably the one misdirecting. All right, so we'll start with Arms down by your side, feet in the mat, knees are bent. On an exhale, we're going to bring one knee in. On the inhale, foot goes down and one arm comes up. Exhale, arm down, knee up, opposite knee. And then inhale, foot comes down, other arm comes up. Exhale, the other knee in, arm down. Inhale, arm up, foot down. Exhale, knee up, arm down. Inhale, arm up, foot down. Exhale, arm down, knee in. Inhale, arm up, foot down. Exhale, arm down, knee in. And then we're going to bring both knees in. And inhale, bring them out. Exhale, bring them in. That one's a lot easier to just do instead of say. All right, so grab your strap if you have one. If you don't, you can just bring your hands around your leg. Otherwise, bring your foot up into the strap. Strap's up in the air. And we've got one hand in each strap or hands behind the leg. So we're going to exhale. I've got my right leg up. We're going to exhale that leg in towards the chest. Inhale, release. So ideally, you want the arms on the floor so you're not gripping with the shoulders or the wrists. Exhale, bring it back out. Sorry, that's an inhale out. Exhale one more time. Leg into the torso. Inhale, release. All right, both straps in the right hand, left arm out to the side. You're going to bring that right leg towards the right side of the floor, going just as far as is comfortable. On the inhale, bring that leg back up. Switch hands. Other arm comes out to the side. Move the bent knee out of the way. Cross the body. You want to keep that opposite shoulder on the floor. You can turn the palm up. So getting into that armpit up there. All right, you're gonna bring that leg straight back up to the top. Switch feet, bring the other foot up into the strap. The other foot comes down or hands behind the leg. All right, so both one strap in each hand. Exhale, leg comes in towards the torso. Inhale, release. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, release. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Both straps in the left hand. Right arm out to the side. Bring that left leg towards the left side of the floor. On the inhale, bring it back up to center. Switch hands. Move that right leg out of the way. Cross the body. Keep that shoulder on the floor. When you're ready, bring that leg back up to center. Release that leg from the strap. Release the strap off to the side. And then let's do our number 4 here. So we're going to bring the right foot on top of the left thigh. Right hand, right knee, left hand, left hip. And then we're going to push the hands away from each other so we're opening up that pelvic bowl. And then a couple options here. You can stay right where you are. You can grab just that left knee or extend that left foot up towards the ceiling, wrapping the hands behind that left leg. So we've got our number 4 here. And then when you're ready, release the left foot to the floor, right foot comes down to the floor. Left foot or ankle onto that right thigh. Left hand, left hip, right hand, right hip. Pushing the hands away from each other. Open up the pelvic bowl. We'll release that. And then again, you have 3 options. Stay right here. Just bring the knee in or extend that right foot up towards the ceiling, wrapping the hands behind that right leg. And we have an upside down number 4 here. When you're ready, we'll release that foot down to the floor. Other foot comes down to the floor. Both knees come in, a couple of apanasanas. Excellent. All right, feet down to the mat. And let's extend the legs all the way out. We're going to point the toes up towards the ceiling and zip the legs up together. And we're going to do 3 rounds with the arms. So, arms straight up, cactus arms, and then snow angel arms. All right, start with the arms down by the sides. Inhale, arms coming up, overhead to the floor above you. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Cactus arms, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. You're going to flip the palms up. Inhale, hands come up towards the crown of the head. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Round 2, inhale, arms coming up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Flip the palms. Inhale, snow angel arms. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Beautiful. One more round. Inhale, arms coming up. Overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Last one. Palms flipped up. Inhale, snow angel arms. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. I'm going to release the legs and feet away from each other. Arms can come away from the torso. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades towards each other a little bit. Getting any last little wiggles out. If you have your chair handy and you want, you can bring your legs up on the chair. Or whatever else you need. If you have back issues and you want, you can bend the knees and bring the feet into the mat. That might feel better. Or whatever is your most comfortable relaxation configuration. All right, I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's do a full body relaxation, walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go, starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Let's do sun breath number 2. All right, so that's arms out in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Hopefully this will bring the sun back, right? 3 times. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Hands together, back of the heart. And namaste.
Thank you, Kate.
Thanks, guys.
Every week something different.